makes mistakes. A human being is imperfect and perfect at the same time. So not to compare ourselves with others, right? I have a really good story with David Swenson. We were talking, and we were talking about being a yoga teacher, and when this big, great, famous yoga teacher comes to Paris, I always feel like this little yoga teacher, And so we were talking, and I said, but it's hard because, you come and you can do all those great handstands and floating and, all these beautiful things that I can't do, never could do, never will do. And, and you feel like, oh, maybe I'm not as good as David Swenson. And he said, yeah, but do you want my bald head and my bowed legs? You might get everything. We tend to look around the world and pick out all the different things from each and every person and just want the one or two things that they have, right? And not the whole picture. Instead of saying, I have some things. I have some good qualities. I have lots of good qualities. I don't have only good qualities because I'm just a human being. So I have some things that are less good and some that are more good. And looking at ourselves and seeing that overall we're amazing. We are unique. Every single person in that world is unique. There's not a single other person exactly like you. And that it's a miracle in some ways. And when we start to go inside and look at the miracle of it and feel it, it actually starts to connect to the others. It starts to become this, you start to lose that separation and you start to connect with all the people around you. You start to feel like you're in the same wheel with them. You start to feel compassion. You start to feel compassion for yourself, and you start to feel compassion for the other.